What's up guys, Infernape here! Now if you actually see that my microphone is a little different, it's because I actually played around with it to see if I can make the sound audio a little bit better. I don't know if it's made a difference, but I played it back a few times and I think it's made a slight difference, so I hope you appreciate better sound quality. Since it's been a little while since I last did a Pokemon themed video, I thought it'd be fun to make one since the new Pokemon games are, well, Gen 4, and it's remakes of my favourite Pokemon games. So, I thought it'd be pretty fun to make. So, I thought I would go over what I would be like and what my team would be like if I was the Pokemon League champion instead of Cynthia. Say if I replaced Cynthia, you would then face me in the Pokemon League. I would then be discussing my team, the movesets for my team, and what the battle strategy is between each team member. Be sure to let me know down in the comment section below what you thought of this Pokemon team, if you think it's easier or harder than Cynthia's team, what you would do if you were the Pokemon League champion, and if you have any video suggestions for the future, be sure to let me know down in the comment section below. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So obviously, we're going to need a team member that's going to be the ace of the team. And if you know me well, you know what Pokemon I'm picking. That's right, the ace of my team is Infernape. Now I know what you're thinking,
dude, Infernape isn't as strong as Garchomp, why would you use that?
Well, keep in mind that Garchomp is EV trained and has max IVs. So, I'm doing the same with mine. That's right, my Infernape is going to have max IVs across the board. Then it's going to be EV trained in max attack, max speed, and the rest in special defense. And it's going to hold the item known as the Focus Sash. To those who don't know, the Focus Sash makes sure you are guaranteed to live 2 attacks. So if you dwindle it down to the lowest HP possible, it will live on 1 HP. So it's guaranteed to at least survive 2 turns. So that will give me a chance to set up with Swords Dance. That's one of my moves. Then I'll use a mixed range of Fire Punch, Thunder Punch, and Mach Punch. And also have the hidden ability, Iron Fist, which is an ability that powers up all punching moves. And if you notice, Infernape only knows punching moves. So that means it'll use Swords Dance once, then just Iron Fist, as well as all sorts of elemental punches, and just kick the crap out of most people. Okay, so the rest of the team, I'm going to build a team that is balanced, but can also help out Infernape's other weaknesses. So, since Infernape is weak to ground types, I'm going to be using a water type team member. But, I'm also going to be using a team member that can also electrocute any water types. And not only that, has Levitate, which means any ground type moves you use won't do anything. And if you haven't gathered who I'm talking about Rotom Wash. Since Rotom Wash's only weakness is grass type, I thought this would be a perfect team member for my team. Because it doesn't have too many weaknesses, and it can kick the crap out of loads of people depending on the moveset. And oh boy, do I have a moveset. As I said earlier, Rotom Wash's ability will be Levitate. And its moveset will be Thunderbolt and Hydro Pump for stab, Will-O-Wisp, to that way it can cripple all any physical attackers, and also will down its HP, and, here's the kicker, I'm also going to give it Hex. So that way, if Thunderbolt paralyzes it or Will-O-Wisp burns the opponent, I can then use Hex to double the damage. And since its special attack is pretty high, it's gonna do a lot of damage. The third member of the team is to help out Rotom and Infernape's weakness. Since Rotom is weak to Grass, and since Infernape is weak to Psychic, I'm using 2 types that best help it beat those 2 types. And if you haven't gathered who I'm talking about, the third member of my team is Gengar. Gengar will be a great member of the team, because not only can it take care of Grass types, but it can take care of Psychic types too. And it's a very, very powerful Pokemon. That special attack and speed stat is amazing. Plus that type combo, very powerful. As I'm sure you're aware, Gengar will have the ability Curse Body, which unfortunately isn't as powerful as Levitate. But Curse Body could come in handy because no matter what, if you attack Gengar, you're about to lose one of your moves, depending if I'm lucky or not. And its moveset is very powerful too. We've got Shadow Ball and Sludge Bomb for stab. Then we've got Giga Drain for coverage against ground types and to heal itself. And for its final move, I was going to give it Focus Blast to take care of any dark types that may come up. Now with this team, there's only one very small problem. There are 2 members that are weak to Psychic type. So I'm going to need to get a Dark type on the team just so that if there are any Psychic types, my Dark type can come in and eat any Psychic attacks for breakfast. And I've got just the powerhouse to help me out with this. Say hello to the next member of my team, Weevil. Weevil is a very powerful member in Gen 4. Like, it is probably one of the strongest Pokemon that was introduced into Generation 4. As per usual, Weevil will have the Pressure ability, which if you didn't know, is an ability that also helps dwindle down a Pokemon's PP. So, say if you use an attack, any attack at all, instead of using 1 PP, it'll use up 2 PP. So that means it'll whittle down your PP a lot quicker and a lot sooner. For attacks, I'm going in with Ice Punch and Night Slash for stab, Sword Stance to power up all of its moves, and Aerial Ace, that way it's coverage against fighting types. As you can see, Weevil is a very powerful Pokemon, and one that you should not underestimate. Okay, now we've got 4 members out of the way. If you haven't been keeping track, we have 2 physical attackers and 2 special attackers. So that means I want to get in 1 more special and 1 more physical attacker on the team. And I both want them to be very powerful and can also take on quite a lot of different Pokemon types. So just in case we come across any electric types, I want to get in a very powerful physical attacking ground type. And to be honest with you, there was really a no-brainer. So the Pokemon that I want to add to my team now is Glyscor. As I'm sure you're aware, Glyscor is actually in my top 10 favourite Pokemon of all time. As I'm sure others of you are aware, Glyscor's a freaking powerhouse. Like, literally, you cannot go wrong with running a Glyscor on your team, because it's just so freaking powerful. As for my Glyscor, I'm going to be doing something slightly different. Since we want to make this team very powerful and pretty broken, I'm going to do something that I hope that the new Pokemon games actually do. Since I want them to bring back Gen 8 battle mechanics, I am going to give my Glyscor its hidden ability Poison Heal, and also throw on a Toxicor. If you don't know, Poison Heal is an ability that heals its HP when it's poisoned rather than decrease it. So, this is a very powerful ability on a Glyscor. As for Glyscor's moveset, I'm going to give it Earthquake for obvious reasons, Acrobatics, so that way when its Toxic Orb goes, Acrobatics will become even stronger, Sword Stance to increase its already OP attack stat, and Facade for when it's poisoned, Facade will do double the damage. So as you can see, Glyscor is here just to be an OP sweeper. And you have to admit, Glyscor will definitely get the job done, because it is a speedy powerhouse. For the final member of my team, it was difficult to decide which type I wanted to use. I was stuck between either using a Psychic type like Alakazam, but then I thought I already have Gengar, so why would I want to use Alakazam? Then I was thinking about using a Fairy type, but then I thought, dude, you already have a Flying type, you can't really use Togekiss. So that's when I thought, why not combine the 2 types together? That's why I thought the 6th member of my team will be Gardevoir. Gardevoir is a very powerful Pokemon if done correctly. Just ask Diantha. She did not do it correctly. I, on the other hand, will do it correctly. Like, I definitely think that Gardevoir could be a very powerful Pokemon since it gains the Fairy type. And as you know, Fairy types are probably the most powerful types in Pokemon. So, and Psychic types are already very powerful, so hey, why not stick on Gardevoir? Gardevoir's ability will be synchronized, so that way if it gets anything like Burn, Paralysis or Toxic on it, it'll pass on that effect to the other Pokemon. So that means you're pretty screwed. So say if you use like Thunder Wave, Will-O-Wisp, or Toxic or anything like that, you're just going to get passed it on to you unless you're of that type. So it's a decent ability if you ask me. For moves, I'm going with Psychic and Moonblast for stab, Shadow Ball for coverage, and Calm Mind to power up its special attack and special defense. That way, I have a nice balance of 3 physical attackers and 3 special attackers, and all can do very massive damage. And there you have it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video as much as I did. Be sure to let me know down in the comment section below what you thought of this team. If you have made your own champion team before, what team you use. And also, if you have any video suggestions for me in the future, be sure to let me know down in the comment section below. Also, guys, for those who don't actually know, I've actually been doing some martial arts in my time. Or since lockdown started anyway. Since about December, I believe. Yeah. So, since like gyms are reopening again, and since the gym near me actually has like all sorts of great facilities, I thought I would show you my like weekly exercise program, because once gyms have actually opened up again, I'm going to be doing all sorts of workout routines, and throughout the week. So if you want to see me do that, be sure to let me know down in the comment section below, because I am definitely considering doing that. Did you enjoy the video as much as I did making it? If you did, be sure to give it a massive thumbs up, comment down below, share this video with a friend, and if you're new, subscribe to my channel. It's been Inferno today. Okay, that's all from me, so until the next time, this is Infernape, signing off. Bye!